I decided that I wanted to make a pirate dress, and no part of this is at all historical or accurate in any way. But I just thought it would be a cute idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this material that I have. I bought it for a separate project, and on the website it was called beige, and this is not beige. This is light yellow, and no, I'm never gonna get over that. This is a voile, a cotton voile or voile. I know I say it both ways every time I talk about this type of fabric, but that's just because I still don't know which one's correct. I think I'm going to dye it because I really don't like yellow, but we'll wait until we're finished with the dress to see how it looks, because I'm thinking I want to do like a dark green, but I don't know if I'm gonna have to pick like a teal colored dye because this is already yellow and I don't want it to be, I don't want that to mess with the color at all, you know? I will be doing a collared handkerchief dress, and the most that I will pull from is, this is pattern C. It has that handkerchief like hemline, but I do want to add sleeves to it because I am a very pale person who turns red very easily. What I have decided I will do, and why I keep referring to it as a pirate dress when this doesn't really look like a pirate dress at all, is I think I might have more than just this. So what the bottom part is basically two squares that you put one square on one side and one square on the other side. I'm going to double up on this, so the important parts that need to be covered up are covered up, but you still have that kind of frothy look at the bottom, very flowy, very, if you, spinnable. I will do that. I will change the neckline a little bit. In the pattern, it has a placket where you can do buttons. Instead of buttons, I'm going to do a lace up. I probably will go a little bit lower to give myself room. I don't know. And then the sleeves, instead of on C where it's sleeveless, I don't want to do the fitted sleeves like this, but I do want full sleeve coverage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the sleeves that I got from the Bernadette Banner pattern, which she got from a historical patterning book. Basically, it's just pretty substantial rectangles. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of a gusset, but it's basically just going to be this rectangle piece that I'm going to attach to the sleeve hole, and then add a little bit of a cuff so that I have very big bellowy sleeves. Both of the sleeves are only going to be one layer because they don't need to be more than that. I don't know if this is going to mess with the piratey look, but I am going to have a couple of breast pockets, and then I will also have the side pockets there. That is what we'll be working with, and let's get into it.
How it's supposed to feel.
This is the top part. Basically the collar, the collar band, and the yoke. This is actually two pieces of it because The yolk needs to be pinned together as well. It looks like a bit of a mess. I have everything all sewn up. This is the top portion, this is the skirt portion. I do have a bit open at the side. I know the front is open as well, but at the side, so that I can add a zipper to the side so I can be able to get it on. In the previous clip, I showed you me trying to set everything up so that it looked like the idea I had in my head. That was not working. So I ended up just basically pinning and sewing all of the pieces together in a circular manner, and I have gone along the edge and put a gathering thread in and make this kind of our center point. Obviously there is a bit of a line here from when it was folded, so we're using that as our more or less anchor mark. Okay, so I did it wrong. Alright, so this is center front, and this is going to be center back, because this is where the opening is, and this is where the opening on the side is. Thing I want to point out before I try this guy on is that there are sections that are the beige color, but then there are also sections that are a very bright white, and that's because I ran out of the voile. I ran out. I initially thought I had 5 yards. I only bought 3. I did want to make the sleeves a little bit more poofy, so I added that. And then of course I forgot to put on cuffs. Needed extra material for that. I did add a button and a loop, so we're gonna see how this looks. Thought process had a couple of breast pockets, and that was great when I was working with the beige material, because as you saw, the beige material was a lot more see-through than I would have liked. Just gonna see how this looks. It's probably too many laces in the same place, but we're just gonna see. I feel like the bit of brown, so I'm gonna keep it for now. I know that the lengths of this is gonna bug someone, but I don't care. That's why I dyed it. There are spots where it is a lot more dark than others. There's a lot of modeling going on. Also, it doesn't help that when I ran out of fabric, I had to start using white, and so the white dyed a different shade than the beige, which I assumed, but I kind of hoped that magic would happen and love would prevail. It did not. I really like this. I do. It's nice and breezy. I think my only problem is I am going to have to wear shorts with it, regardless of how opaque or not opaque it is. I think I'm going to have to wear shorts with it, because I'm not comfortable with a skirt being this twirly and not being allowed to twirl in it. But as you probably saw, when I did twirl, it rode up. And I don't know, I would probably make sure that I either use the right opacity of fabric or that all of the fabric that I use is the same color if I'm going to dye it afterwards. I'm I don't hate, the more I look at it, the less I hate the different color, the slight modeling, because it gives it more of an aged look almost. It definitely makes it look a little bit more sun splotched, so that it gives the feeling of being an actual pirate dress, even though nothing about this is. We're not getting into history. That would take us way too long. But yeah, I like it. I don't like the way I feel in it when I have lights on me, because I get really, really hot. But aside from that, I do like the sleeves. I'm surprised about that. I wasn't anticipating liking the sleeves. Um, I could put like a pipe cleaner. But yeah, I really like it. I like the handkerchief effect, even though I didn't quite do it correctly. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I enjoyed putting it together, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.